Okay, so I'm about to show you the process I'm using for a new strategy for growing seeds. I was freaking out about the whole process of growing seedlings indoors, and am I going to fry them? When do I start them? How do I deal with succession planting, which is a whole nother thing. Um, and I even learned some in the seed exchange, the lecture, one of the lectures, but was just so nervous about it. And then I came upon this thing called winter sowing. This is different than winter growing, like growing things in the winter. This is about creating mini greenhouses that in jugs, like milk jugs, that you wash out, obviously, before you do this, but you create this greenhouse effect, and you basically put the seeds, all kinds, even the ones that aren't frost hardy, in the jugs in soil, and then you close up the jugs, you label them obviously, and then you put them outside with the lid off. You leave it outside for snow, for rain, for freezing weather. It's totally, somebody said they did this during the polar vortex like a year ago in the southeast. So the idea is that when the temperature is right and the conditions are right, the seeds will then grow, they will start becoming seedlings, and eventually you will open up the containers to let them have access to the air. Also, they probably outgrow the containers a little. And the idea is you won't have to do this whole process of taking them out slowly and getting them used to the outdoors. You have them growing outdoors. Supposedly, the timing is perfect because they get ready just when they are ready to be in the soil. And also, they tend to be really hardy, and you don't have to go through all these extra steps. And you can do some planting in the winter, which to me is like, I've just been itching to plant. I need to plant things. And so this is giving me an opportunity to get some sowing of seeds going. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do about 14 now, do most of the vegetable garden and a few flowers, perennials, and other things, as well as some that require winter stratification, which means they need at least 30 to 60 days in the cold, because naturally a lot of native plants, they drop their seeds and they sit over winter and they get that cold stratification, and that's part of what activates them. So I've got those started first because I'm like, okay, we need the winter stratification one started now. And then I'm probably going to do another set of jugs in a couple weeks or in early March, depending on my timing. And I'm kind of experimenting to see which ones do better. Most likely, if I'm really successful, I'll have more plants that I know what to do with, and I might have to give some away, which would be awesome. I'd have no problem doing. So here's the process. See what you think. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, check out the next video, which is going to be about how to cut the jugs and prepare them for winter sowing. And then I'll have another video showing how I assemble everything. So check back in. Please like or subscribe. See you in a minute.